All right, let's begin the day with some stock ideas. In fact, all the stocks that are in the news. First up, you have the TRAI data that came through. So a lot of the telecom companies will be in focus. Reema's here to tell us the latest on that. Reema, morning.
Thanks so much for that. So TRAI has released July subscriber data. The key takeaway is Jio and Bharti continue to see subscriber gains, while the other two players, Vodafone Idea and BSNL, continue to see a decline in their subscriber base. About the numbers, Jio has added 3.9 million subscribers, Bharti has added 1.5 million subscribers. So Jio's subscriber addition is more, while Vodafone Idea, BSNL have roughly lost 1.3, 1.4 million subscribers. But the key to track are the subscribers who are active on the network. And here Bharti has added more subscribers on a month-on-month base versus Jio. But all in all, the key takeaway is that this market share gains in favor of Bharti and Reliance Jio continues at the expense of Vodafone Idea and BSNL. Back to you.
Okay, all right, Reema, thanks a lot for that. Well, MCX, Sudarshan had told us earlier that MCX is likely to go with the new technology platform, and bang on, they've made their official announcement as well. So the news break is confirmed. Sudarshan, fill us in with more.
Good morning. MCX stock will be in focus today. The CNBC-TV18 news break of company using new technology platform from the first week of October is now confirmed by the company. In today's disclosure to exchanges, MCX has announced using the new technology platform from October 3, the very first trading session of the next month. And for the same, Clearing Corporation has also planned to conduct mock session on October 2 in order to allow members to connect and participate during the mock session. We also need to remember that MCX has an agreement with 63 moves to use its technology till December. And what we learned from our sources that MCX will keep this technology till its expiry in December and use it as a backup if needed. The new technology that is going to live on October 3 is being serviced by TCS, which MCX and TCS had signed in 2021.
All right, thanks very much, Sud, for that. That's an exclusive, and congratulations for that. We broke that story here first. Now, Barbeque Nation is the next one we're going to focus on. That's going to be in focus. They've signed an agreement to acquire a restaurant chain. Mangalam has got more details. Mangalam, morning.
That's correct. So, Barbeque Nation, along with its subsidiary, has announced that they will acquire about 53.3% stake in this company called Blue Planet Foods for about 23.1 crores. The reason why they do that is because Blue Planet runs an a la carte pan-Indian cuisine restaurant chain under the brand name Salt. They have around 6 restaurants, largely in the southern states of the country itself. Blue Planet, which runs these 6 restaurants, has a revenue of close to around 33 odd crores, which is 2.5% addition to what Barbeque Nation's own revenues are right now, and an EBITDA margin of 19.4%. Barbecue's own revenues, or rather margins, are close to around 18 to 19% itself. What Barbeque Nation liked about them was an attractive unit economics, strong brand along with high ROCE. They valued this acquisition at 7 times EV to EBITDA as well as 1.3 times EV to sales, which is at a discount to Barbecue's own valuation. So this should be a bit of a positive. The only thing we have to watch out for is if they have an agreement to buy the remainder stake and at what valuation.
Okay, well, that's the Salt brand that they run, right? Blue Planet. It's an a la carte pan-Indian cuisine restaurant that they run under the name Salt. Well, thanks a lot for that. Surbhi is with us to talk about more stocks that are in the news. Surbhi, over to you.
Hi, the first one on my radar is Dixon Tech. Now, the company's arm Padgett Electronics has signed an agreement with Xiaomi to manufacture smartphones. They will be manufacturing the smartphones in their plant in Noida. Now, in Q1, the company had indicated that the production of these smartphones will start in September or early October of calendar year 2023. So that's on track. In phase 1, they will be manufacturing 500,000 smartphones, and in phase 2, they'll be manufacturing 1 million smartphones per month. So this was largely known, but still a positive. ICICI Lombard, they get a show cause notice from the GST department for 1728 crores. This notice pertains to non-payment of GST on the co-insurance premium during the period of July 2017 to March 2022. So a bit of a negative news there. Trident, the company enhanced its capacity of the sheeting business and also increased the cogen power plant capacity. The total capex done was 400 crores, of which the debt was 290 crores and the internal accruals was 107 crores. And lastly, Oberoi Realty, the company enters into a development agreement for redevelopment of land measuring close to 13,500 square feet at Tardev, Mumbai, and the company expects to generate a free sale component of around 2.5 lakh square feet from this redevelopment.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Surbhi. Well, let's get in Manish Gupta as well, because the big move overnight was crude oil prices. Morning, Manisha.
Oh, well, absolutely. And nearly a 3% of gains in the overnight markets. And that brings us to a 30% gains in this quarter itself. That's the kind of run-up that we've seen in crude. We're trading at a 10-month highs right now, and the markets are reacting to, one, the tightness that the street is expecting in the fourth quarter with the kind of output cuts that we've seen from OPEC. Non-OPEC, within that, U.S. also has seen production decline. The U.S. inventories have continued to decline. And the markets do believe that the $100 mark that everybody has been talking about, and while we're just a couple of dollars away from that, could be hit as we start into October. The markets have continued to rise even as we're looking at the US dollar index gain. The data cannot come in so positive. It's all about the tightness in the international markets that has led to this run-up.
All right. Thanks a lot, Manisha, for that. Well, let's do one thing. Let's do a quick recap of our top stocks. Stocks with positive news flow today. There's Bharti Airtel, Reliance Industries, MCX, Barbeque Nation, Dixon Technology, Trident, Oberoi Realty and ONGC. While stocks with negative news flow, there's Vodafone Idea and ICICI Lombard. Well, okay, let's move on. Sudarshan joins in now to tell us about the brokerage notes that you can focus on for the day. Sudarshan, over to you.
In today's Brokerage Corner, we have three stocks that are going to be in focus. First one is L&T. UBS has given buy call and increasing the target to 3,600 from 3,040. It says cyclical earnings momentum and improving capital allocation make company a better play. And cyclically positioned P&L, stakeholder focus and growth appetite for the company have been improving. The second stock is Health Global. Motilal Oswal has initiated coverage with a buy rating giving target of 840 per share. It says companies crafting a differentiated ecosystem in healthcare, and the clinical excellence is driving robust operating performance. On earnings front, Motilal Oswal expects company to report revenue, EBITDA, profit of 14%, 17%, 26% CAGR over FY23-25. The last stock is Cummins. UBS has written on the stock giving sell rating and a target of 1,350 per share. It says best phase of short cycle-led earnings momentum are behind for the company. It is cautious on exports and sees increasing risk of downgrades over coming quarters.
Okay, Sudarshan, thanks very much for that. That's an interesting sort of list of ideas. By the way, we had the management of Healthcare Global with us yesterday on reports that CVC Capital Partners, the private equity firm, is looking to sell their 60% plus stake in the company, and we put that to the promoter of Healthcare Global, and they didn't say no. And you can sort of go online and watch that interview. It was an interesting chat. We'll take a quick commercial break here. Up next, Deepan Mehta of Elixir Equities will join in for a quick fundamental stock analysis, what he's watching out for. A little later after that, we'll have the management of Moltec Packaging also joining in to talk about their business outlook. Stay tuned.